Little disclaimer, I made a huge mistake. Help. So basically, I shot the whole week in slow mode, which means I cannot retrieve the audio. I can speed it up, so the images will be okay, but there will be no audio, and I talked so much, so I don't know what to do. I think I'm going to do a voiceover because that's the only thing I can do with the images I have. I do have some bits and bobs over the here and there that I shot with my phone, so those we do have. But hey, I guess these are the mistakes of a starter. So I'm sorry for this week's content. I'm gonna make it as like the best I can. Next week it's gonna be better.
It's 4:45 a.m. and I've just been called from my friend who is going to give birth any time now. So I got into my car. I'm driving to their home right now, and basically I'm on duty. They have an older son, so I'm gonna take care of him while they will deliver the baby. It's gonna be a home delivery, so yeah, I'm just gonna play with the oldest, and I'm gonna prepare him for school and bring him there. So it's gonna be super exciting. I'm so happy. Yeah, it's just very early, but like I didn't feel it at all. I was like, when I got the car, I was like, okay, let's go, let's do this. I know how they feel, so I'm just super glad I could help them out because I know how it is. You know, we don't have family here, we are all in this together, so let's help each other out. Oh my god, what an experience. Another baby is alive and well, and mom is doing well. The whole experience also with the elder son went smoothly. I even managed to get back, go get all the like my own kids and bring them all on the bike to daycare. So it would be also a very fun start of the day all together. Now I really need to rush because I have a meeting with one of our clients for a review of a work, like a job we've done with them, and then some next steps discussions. So let's keep going. Also, like I'm not good at doing all the, you know, morning routines kind of stuff. And now, since I think a couple of months, I started really using creams and serums and under eye creams and all those things. It's like basically it's three things. It's a serum, it's an under eye cream, and it's a all day cream. And I told the woman who sold it to me, just give it to me as simple as possible, things that I can use for night as well as during the day, so I don't have to buy a lot of things and I won't forget. So I'm trying to stick to it. Totally didn't have time to get breakfast or have a cup of coffee or anything, and I've been up since, what is it, like 4:30. It's now 9:15, and at 9:30 I have to be at my client's meeting. So I have about like 5 minutes to get a bit of sandwich and coffee into my system so I can get those brains working again and hop on my bike. So here I am back from the meeting, the delivery, the groceries, everything. Now I'm in my kitchen. Actually, it's already time to have lunch, and I have totally to rewire. My brain needs to be rewired. I'm so, so tired. But yeah, just went to the groceries, got some ham and cheese to put on my piadina, my lovely Italian piadina. When I don't know what to cook for lunch, this is my go-to. So easy in 5 minutes, and it's yummy. It's like a toast with ham and cheese, but next level, like an Italian toast with ham and cheese. And then you put a bit of olive oil in it. It's perfect. Oh my God, it's been a hell of a morning. The delivery went great. She's just, I don't know how she does it in like 2.5 hours. It's all done. Her son was very happy to be with me, so that went great as well. Then I had to rush over after that and go for a client meeting. at 9:30. So it was quite of a morning because the client meeting was pretty long. It was like a 1.5 hour. We discussed a lot of things, a lot of work that we did. So now I need to get going and get some work done from them. And yeah, I'm just recovering still. But it's one of those days where, you're very tired, you've done a lot, but on the other hand, you have been super productive, you've been able to help your friends. So overall, so positive and full with energy. I give myself 45 minutes to rest and have my lunch, and I love nothing more than watch a vlog and eat my piadina. After lunch, I have my meeting with Eli to discuss what we have gone through on the client meeting because the client is in the Netherlands. So basically, I do all those type of meetings and then I write everything down. I put it in my notes or, you know, send a voice note so that I don't forget anything. And then we meet together with Eli to discuss everything. And after we discussed what we've gone through, we start with assigning tasks. Basically, she is the creative, the design one, and I'm a bit more the structure than the strategy one, let's say. Um, so normally that's how we assign our tasks. Our meetings generally just start by talking. First and foremost, we are friends. So we always just chat a little bit, talk about our kids and all things, what is happening in our lives. And then with a cup of coffee, we start with our notepad, our Mac, and our phone to discuss all things. Because this week, let me tell you guys, it has been crazy. Between the clients that, two clients that want monthly work and the glow up kit where we've had, I think, like 14 requests, we really need to get our shit together and structure our work and start really behaving like a real company because otherwise things will get messy, things will not be structured, and we will not achieve the goal that we want to achieve, which is first and foremost help our customers and grow ourselves. Just to give you an idea of what we did with this customer, for example, they wanted to grow because they've been having the same issue for a couple of years. They do have a client base, but they're not growing, they're stagnating. So they reached out to us and they said, well, we want to achieve and attract a new client base. What we told them is, okay, then we need to have a look at your website, at your social media, and at your strategy. So basically, what we propose to them is, okay, let's start with a brand kit so we know what your fundamentals, which is not only the looks and the feels, but it's also how do you communicate? What is your vision? What is your mission? What is your tone of voice? Which is your messaging? All those things. So we put everything, all those things in the brand kit. Then they really wanted to change their website, so we designed their UI for them. And on top of that, we're also helping them with strategy content wise. So basically, we are their content partner, which means that we will look at the strategical direction of the company. We will set goals every 3 months and help them achieve them by one, setting those goals, and two, making content calendars with content that will help them achieve those goals. So that's one of the things that we're doing with this client. So I don't know if you remember these pictures, but I made those when I was in Italy a couple of weeks ago. And now they're hanging here in the restaurant. How cool is that? to the grocery shop right now. I have no idea what we're gonna buy. I'm so bad at like thinking about new recipes. I always make the same food. So here I thought, why let's not make a grocery haul and tell you about what I was able to buy with 30 euros today. So let's start with the fact that I didn't know what to cook at all. So I went for a pre-made package, which means it's all fresh stuff, but I don't have to think about what to get to make the meal. It's all in there already. So I was going to make like some sort of teriyaki beef with vegetables, beef teriyaki, which ended up being pretty nice. So yeah, I think that was about like 5 years or something like that. I got the beef that goes with that. Then I went for some snacks, and yeah, I know this is bad, it's already cut, it's not nice, but it's very easy for when the kids come home. I just give them some healthy snacks and they have something to bite on while they wait for their dinner, which is perfect. Then I went from some potatoes because we're in the Netherlands, you cannot live in a house where there's no potatoes. I think I also went for the veggie burgers, which the kids loved, so I'm gonna buy them again, because the teriyaki, they won't like that, so I went for the veggies. Then I think I went for the usual ham and cheese, so when I make my piadine I have them. And then I just bought some bananas, because when you have children in the house you have to have bananas. And a San Pellegrino, because the San Pellegrino is something that I love to have when I have my piadina. That's it, basically, for 30 euros.
I have like a team behind the camera, and I'm just so used to talking to my phone and like talking to you guys completely on my own and not really having an audience.
Narrative that fills you with the fear that stops you from moving. And I say that because I've been there. I've been in a job where I've been dreaming of something else for the longest time, and I've written proposals and I've done presentations.
Okay, my camera was about to die. This thing is not my friend this week. Last thing I wanted to say is, do you remember a couple of weeks ago where I was like totally a bit down because I came up with this idea for Meli to, get some new clients here and there. And I was really hoping it would like blow up. That was like really my idea. I was like, oh my God, this is such a good idea. This will blow up. This will be amazing. Did not happen. Also, it was August, so a lot of people were still on holiday, and I don't think we marketed it in the best way possible. So we didn't do much about it. I was so in my head about, oh, this is going to be a great idea, people will just come, and which is never the case. So Eli said, well, just we should try to remarket it. It is an idea for September, so we're not late. The whole project is for September. Why don't we just relaunch it the 1st of September? That's what we did. And this time it blew up. It's so crazy how a bit of strategy and a bit of, a bit more preparation and the right marketing can really lead to so much, better exposure and conversion into leads. So yeah, that's actually what we do, and we also make our mistakes. So, and it's way more often, of course, that you make your mistakes in your own business, because you never think about the same things for your own business than for other businesses. At least that's my mistake. I don't know if you guys also are like that, but basically we talked about it on Instagram, and we've had, guys, you have no idea how many people signed up. So now we we have the problem of conflicting meetings next week. But yeah, that's a really good and nice problem to have. So that's not a problem. Yeah, just wanted to share this, that there's ups and downs, highs and lows. And that's just the way it is when you have your own business. So you'll have to learn, and I'll have to learn to live with it and to be okay with it. I don't know what's happening with my camera, like, why is it so blurry? I'll need to change the settings again, and then I'll mess it up.